Hello, my name is Oliver Brookerson, and welcome to my video manifesto. I'm going to start things off today with something that might be a little controversial, however, I completely believe that it is true. Anything can be art. I said it, and I mean it. Anything can be art. I mean, if we make up a list of rules and regulations for what we think should be considered art, that can really severely limit the amount of artwork that we are able to enjoy. I mean, the whole purpose of art is to be enjoyed, to teach us about the beauty of the world, and to allow us to experience those wonders, both big and small. From things such as a tiny little crystal, to the biggest mountains, to an amateur painting, an artwork done by a child, a beautifully crafted Monet, a beautiful symphony, a concert band in middle school, anything like that. There can be art in anything, even a pile of garbage. And there is something that we can learn from every one of those artworks. Moving right along, I also believe that anyone can be an artist, regardless of how much talent you have, regardless of what kind of training you have, or anything like that. Anyone can be an artist, as long as they are putting in the effort and the time to create art that is meaningful to them, or to their fans, or to anyone else. They deserve to be an artist. There's no reason to gatekeep labels like that. I mean, seriously, art is supposed to be for everyone. It's made to soothe our souls and to bring us pleasure and, do all these great things, so why wouldn't you want more artists in the world? That's what they're here to do, is for you. Going along with that, though, every artist deserves the same amount of respect, regardless of how much you like or dislike their artwork. Someone else's talent is not based on how much talent that you think they have. It's a decision that the public comes to together to decide who has talent and who doesn't. So at the end of the day, you should just respect all artists because they're trying to do the same thing, essentially. So no matter what kind of art you enjoy or whatever, just be kind to those artists and to all artists, no matter whose art you actually enjoy. The last thing that I would like to talk about is how inaccessible art is. Art really should be more accessible. I mean, seriously, it's 2021. How are more people not exposed to the arts in any capacity? There should be more ways for less fortunate communities to have access to the arts. One good example of this is over quarantine, how the Met Opera in New York did a series where they streamed their operas for free on their websites, which is something that hasn't really been done before. These are big-scale productions put on by the Met that they released for free, which is incredible. I think it's great that people have had access to these sorts of things, especially over COVID, when there hasn't been, much of anything for anyone to do. It's a really good opportunity, and I think that there should be more ways for things like that to become available to people in communities where the arts just aren't as available, basically. I would love to see a world where there isn't such an extreme divide between those who grew up around the arts and those who are simply unable to experience them. It's just not fair. Everyone deserves to have an equal chance to experience the arts because clearly they have made such a big impact on so many people's lives. It's just, they deserve it. Art is art, and everyone should be able to enjoy it.